Facts.
But nah, man. Then you also got to think about the juxtaposition, talking about Kanye and Kim being another power couple.
Yeah.
How you gonna go from I miss the old Kanye, chop up the soul Kanye, to then talking about Yeezus, comparing yourself? Well, you're not even gonna say that. Doing a project called Yeezus, then going on and talking about how you
hold on. I missed the old Kanye.
Chop up the soul Kanye.
That's Life of Pablo.
I know, but I mean,
so
I was
that was
using that
Life of
like,
Pablo was pretty recent, and everybody shitted on Life of Pablo.
Well,
I was
dumb.
here.
I liked Life of Pablo.
I'm just saying, I was here. Am I wrong? Did not everybody shit on Life of Pablo?
People been shitting on Kanye since what's the name of that album with Blood on the Leaves?
Yeezus is that's Yeezus.
People been shitting on Kanye since Yeezus, man.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, Life of Pablo, everybody was shit. Now they're saying that was one of his better albums. I'm so like.
But see, people sleep on him.
Yeah.
Kanye really.
He hasn't missed.
Has come. Kanye since Kanye was Kanye. When he first dropped, he pretty much told you what he was gonna do.
Yeah, it's a fact.
And he's doing it now, and people just can't accept it.
That's a fact. He did.
You know what I'm
saying? He literally was talking about Jesus in the beginning, his first breakout song, and now he's still talking about Jesus. I still think I fuck with his last project. I mean, I haven't heard a full album by Kanye that wasn't artistically beautiful. Maybe I didn't. It wasn't the vibe, but it was still artistically beautiful.
I will say this, bruv. That last joint he put out, it was I
don't know about that.
It was I. I'm gonna go ahead and rank my Kanye albums right here.
Yeah.
What's that joint where Drive Slow was on it?
Drive Slow, homie. That's Graduation, I think.
Graduation. 808 and Heartbreak. I loved that album.
808 and Heartbeats, yeah.
That shit was dope.
808's got to be in the top 3, top 4.
That shit was dope.
What about 2020 Vision?
I don't really even know that.
I'm just fucking with you. That's his,
I was about to say that was a hashtag.
Nah, that's his campaign slogan. You gonna vote for Kanye?
Bruh.
You're not voting for Kanye?
No, I'm not. Slavery was a choice,
and
that Harriet Tubman didn't free slaves. She led slaves from one white person to work for another white person.
Right.
That is why I cannot vote for Kanye. Kanye's delusional, man.
I don't think he's delusional.
He's a genius.
I don't think he's delusional. I think he is just as delusional as a lot of people in this world. Okay? I think he's just as delusional as 50% of the population. 60% of the population, I'll say. Slavery is a choice. You have a choice to be enslaved. You run, you die. Like, I'm not saying that's a true point, but what he's talking about is if you even look at we talked about what's the girl's name?
Which girl?
Black lady. She talks for the Republicans. She's got a podcast. She was on that podcast. Huh? Doesn't matter. She pretty much speaks on the mentality of black people, right? And it's like I'll reference
about that female with the badass press on her hair.
Yep,
like that shit looks terrible.
We're
talking about somebody different then.
So what I say is it's the mentality of black people, right? And it's an argument. I'm not saying this is true, but it's an argument that definitely the system plays a part in where we are in this world. The way that the system is formatted. 2, the second thing is the way that our brains are formatted when you watch television, when you see things over and over. The effect, like when they did the baby doll test, when they did the picture test for children, where they always saw the black children as being violent. It's a mental. We are affected mentally by the system that we are in. Okay, so slavery is a choice. As in, right now, we've reached even back then, just like back then, even now, we have reached a point to where we have a choice to own our own. We have a choice to make connections. We have a choice to attempt to be nonviolent. We have a choice to fix our communities. And again, yes, the system has been formatted. The system is affected in our route to get there. The second thing was about Harriet Tubman something about she didn't free the slaves, and she just pretty much. What do we own? That's what it is. So we got out of slavery. We didn't get our acres. We didn't get our meal. And what we did was we began to work for somebody. And you know who we began to work for? They put us in jail. Massive incarceration. We went to jail and worked for them. Then we still worked for Master. We didn't have the control that we needed because we were still getting lynched. We still had a fear. There's a movie that I've seen. I don't remember what it's called, but pretty much it was right after slavery. It had to be like 5-10 years after slavery was abolished. And there was a couple that was inside the house, and they got some new white neighbors. White neighbors that wasn't even from where they were. They just showed up and about moved into the house next door.
But how is this leading us to
I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell you. No, I already said slavery. I already explained slavery is a choice.
Nah, fam. And because slavery was not a choice, bro. Because whenever you're put in bondage, that's not a choice. You develop Stockholm syndrome. So because you've been put in an oppressive situation,
right? But I think to me, this is what I think. Kanye West has a problem with expressing, just like Kanye West has a problem with expressing his full argument. But to me personally, I think his argument was, because I think you can always compare the past to the present. You can always do that in levels of relevance. Like, you can always compare like the past to now. So yeah, slavery doesn't exist now, but we still have the prison system. You get what I'm saying? So in that reference, so we have in this system, we have a choice to make the right decisions and better ourselves. To not be withhold in the box that the system puts us in. The box of being a thug, the box of being a Republican, the box
or you're pretty much saying when he says slavery, he's saying like the connotative sense, not like actually being in forced bondage, but by making the choice to be involved in a system that you don't want to be in.
Right. Social systematic depression.
Well, then he needs to express that.
But what I'm saying, but my point, I get that, and to me, and this is the next point. I think he's doing it on purpose. He's trolling, and this is my opinion. He's trolling. I think, and I don't know. I think this is what he's. The same. I think it's the same. Like, whether you see it as the same or not, it's the same thing as when he said George Bush doesn't like black people.
Yep.
He's trolling.
Or whenever he came on and was like, all due respect to you, Taylor Swift, but Beyonce made one of the greatest albums of all time.
That's a fact. I mean,
right.
Yeah.
Isn't he coming out right now saying some crazy shit on Twitter?
Oh, yeah. Let me go to it. Let's go through the tweets.
What was this man? This man, dude. All right, so top 2 people who need to get their Twitter fingers revoked. Baby, you gotta, like, hold them or fucking spray them or something. But top 2 people that need to get their Twitter fingers revoked. Trump, for sure. You're poetess, man. Why you out here doing this?
Not mine, Brody.
Second, I mean, like, okay, trolls, hilarious. Trolls, whenever you say something controversial and you have a platform as large as theirs, not that funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me personally. And maybe he is trying to bring to light the way that we as the black community operate, right? To try to bring some type of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, to where we are able to sit down and really like self-evaluate how we're acting and what the repercussions of those actions are.
Right.
But still,
lay down.
Still though.
Yeah. I mean, this is my whole thing. My whole point, and we're not going too far into this, but Kanye West just did a rally in, I think it's the UK?
South Carolina.
South Carolina, I'm tripping. He did a rally in South Carolina. He cried. He talked about abortion, how he didn't believe in abortion. He talked about, I mean, he was really doing a lot of rambling. I think he said something about
Yeah, he
giving
rambled
everybody,
a lot.
right? But who else rambles?
You are right.
And what politician tells the truth? So $1 million he said he was going to give to every person with a baby. And I'm thinking to myself, bro, if you do that,
dude, I swear I will
it.
never make another video, and I'm just
Bopping
never
them out,
pulling
12
out.
babies.
I'm never
That's
pulling
12
out.
mil, baby. He's going to stay in.
Pull-out game gonna be weak as hell, my boy.
Weak. Yo. But, nah, I mean, and pretty much like.
What did he, wait, tell me, what did he say? No more plan A? No, only plan A, no more plan B?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So, what's his next move for his campaign? Like, is he gonna ban condoms next? Like that? I mean, like, what is this man saying? I love his music, and I love him as a person, like as a social figure, but as a political figure, man.
But you know what's crazy? Bro. You know he's not the only one that believes that. Like
you are right, though. You are right.
Yo, he's not the like. What's crazy is everybody thinks that's crazy. That's what's weird. We have like 80-year-old men running for president right now. We have 80-year-old, probably over that. I'm gonna check their age, but they're old. Biden can't remember where he's at. Trump can't stop tweeting. Trump said that Rona didn't exist. And then Trump said, pretty much told the police to beat their ass. He said, go ahead, beat their ass. Beat the protester ass. Fuck it.
Man, I don't know, bro. I really feel like, this is my personal opinion, bro. I think Kanye is simping for the Republican Party, and I think that it's a reflection of his mental health, bro. Personally.
Well, then what is the Republicans all have mental health issues then?
Well, everybody's got mental health issues.
But no, that's not okay. So then that's irrelevant if everybody has mental health. But I'm saying the Republicans have a specific issue. So because he's simping for all the Republicans denied Trump before he was put in office, and now everybody is on his ball sack, swinging like it's a seesaw.
Yeah, facts.
So who has mental health issues?